pretty much it guarantees that the price of Kadena is going to go down. Because people get pissed and they stop buying it because they're like, oh, shoot, I don't know if I should buy it because I can't withdraw it from an exchange. Kai Roger says, I'm considering selling my $43 worth of ADA into Kadena, but it will be at a loss. Fast hard fork is in 2 months. Price could go up on ADA. I don't know, Kai. It's up to you, my man. 100% up to you. I sold my Cardano at a loss. But I sold my Cardano at a loss at like $2 range or $2.25 or whenever I posted that video. Ruffy, what up, homie? Welcome to the squad. Thanks so much for your support, man. Ruffy, if you just joined, make sure you go to the members only tab and get caught up because you're going to be behind. And on Monday, we're going to start a full-on DeFi course teaching you guys everything you need to know about, crypto wallets and how DeFi works. So anybody that's just signing up, you guys got some homework and some catching up to do. If you go over to the community tab or the membership tab, you guys will see all these past live streams that we've been doing, the private live streams. So make sure you guys catch this episode 3 DeFi training. That's a really good one. And then make sure you guys are checking over on the community tab to go get the private discords and the private not the private discords, but the private telegrams. And then make sure you guys are checking over here. Like I post homework for you guys. So private membership homework. Make sure you guys are watching this because this is what it's all about. It's all about understanding what blockchain technology is. And that's where I want to get you guys because I'm not going to be here in a year. So this is going to be the last time that we kind of, grind our way out of the rat race, I guess is the best way to say it. After Kadena Moons, I plan to retire, so I'll just be hanging out with you guys, kicking it on a beach. But I don't want any misconceptions that I'm going to be here forever. I'm looking forward to living the good life and just taking it easy, guys. So, but that might change, right? If Kadena Moons and I got a team of people and I can really scale this channel and do what I want with it. But right now, every time I get more fiat, it just goes into I can't not buy it. I can't not buy Kadena. Like that $500 could have went towards paying an editor to edit a couple videos and growing this channel and putting together a team. But why do all that work when I can just buy more Kadena and then just pay people to do all the work for me? Jet skis and Mai Tais, baby. Yeah, if you didn't get Kadena, if you didn't get Cardano in 2018, you're in a loss for sure. Optimus, what up, homie? Thanks so much for your support, man. I appreciate it big time. Like even the markets, like I know it's going down. I've never been able to set a limit buy. Well, I've set a few limit buy orders. I shouldn't say never, but when we're at this level at 467, am I gonna really hold out to try to get it? I stopped trying. I'm just market buying in every chance I get. I hope you guys can't see, so I just want to make sure everybody can see. Successfully purchased $500 more worth of KDA. Nah, Kai, it's growing dust right now, homie. I'm never selling any Kadena. The richest people in the world have never sold their Bitcoin. You borrow against it, you take a loan out. You sell it, you're gonna pay 50% you know, capital gains tax. Well, I guess if you hold it for a year, you might only pay 30% or whatever, but I don't think so, Optimus. That was ran through their through like a master node thing, or not like a master node. They were doing that when they were going to do trying to do decentralized bridges. So I think that they were going to incentivize people to run validators to maintain a decentralized bridge. But nah, homie, I'm DCAing so hard into that long. I highly don't recommend that one. I can't show you guys on here, but I'm down. I'm down $985. I got a total I'm into that long now for $2,324. My liquidation price is $402. And then I have another limit buy order for another $500 at 408 or something like that. So I'm gonna keep adding because I won that $2,000 the $2,000 ape short the other day. So I was like, all right, I got $2,000 for free. So if I lose this long, I'm breaking even, you know. So I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna try to DCA into this long as far down as I can for Kadena. If Kadena hits $20 right now, this long is gonna pay me $22,333. So if this Kadena long I hit right now makes it to $20, I'm gonna win $22,000. And if I can hold it all the way up to $100, which I think Kadena will be at $100 by January 1st of 2022. If I can hold it that long, it'll pay me $144,157. And I'm only at 3.5x leverage. So if I were to adjust my leverage to say 2x, I could probably ride it all the way down to like $2. But I would probably be into it like for 4 or 5. But I'm gonna try my best to not let myself get liquidated. Crypto Arma, Crypto A, I have over 25,000 now. I've lost track, man. I got like 4 different wallets. I got well over 25,000 now. And I haven't stopped buying. Like just this in the last, since I withdrew that when I came on here and I sold all my flux and I bought that 20,000 that day or whatever, and I had bought 10,000 earlier that week when I sold off every single one of my low cap gems. Yeah, I would say Kadena should be $100 by January 2023. Sorry, I didn't mean 2022. So like I've been able to accumulate another 304 in my main account. So I've been able to buy like another 500 something coins of Kadena in the last, I don't know how long, couple days. Like anytime I had 750 the other day, I had a 500 today. And I ain't rich, guys. I ain't got no silver spoon, so I'm just scraping by trying to put every penny I can. I won a $500 trade the other day. You know, I'll be a Kadena millionaire when it hits $40. Less than 40 now. So if you have 25,000 Kadena and it hits $40, you have exactly $1 million. So yeah, when Kadena hits 40, I got over 25,000. I'll be a millionaire at, or a million, anyways. Yeah, Phil, it will. If we're going to a crypto winter, it just depends because Bitcoin dictates the market, but like Kadena's not going to need Bitcoin to grow in value. It might not grow crazy fast, but it's hard to say with, like, I don't know what are these exchanges going to do. Are they going to keep freezing Kadena even when it's mainstream, when it's everywhere? Can they even do that? Is that legal? I don't know. I'm pretty sure once it's on once it's on over 6 exchanges, they have to use the fair market value and they have to connect the market price. Like if I zoom in on Kadena here, oh, you can't see it on their spot ones. Let me go to the futures. $50 to $60K. Oh, I have no idea, Carl. A lot. A lot. I would have to say I don't know if I'm down on Kadena, but I mean I've not stopped buying, man. Rick, what up, homie? I don't think CADX will be here till October, but we'll see. Dougie Stone, what up, homie? Good to see you, man. Dynamic Crypto, what up, man? One hit a quitter, what up, homie? Beat it, nerds. Beat it, dweebs. What was I looking at, guys? Oh, futures, that's right. So I don't know why the futures isn't working. But if you were to zoom in on your futures trades, you'll see two lines, right? Behind your candlesticks. You'll see an orange line and you'll see a blue line. The orange line is your market price. The blue line is your limit price. And what that orange line is supposed to be, they're supposed to take the value of Bitcoin on Gemini, Coinbase, KuCoin, Kraken, all like 6 of the biggest exchanges, and they average the price together. And then in order to liquidate you, that value has to go. That way it prevents KuCoin from just having their own, pushing up price and, liquidating your trades. That's how they're supposed to work. But you guys trust KuCoin? Do you trust any of these exchanges? Hell no, man. This is so beautiful. Like, there is no way Kadena would ever be this low if the market was fair price. So these exchanges that are, freezing Kadena and preventing us from withdrawing Kadena, it's a blessing in disguise, because there's so many of us now that we're able to get in. Like, I still would have been talking about Kadena the same way if it was $27 right now. But I don't want to have to talk about it the same way. Like, I want to talk about it this way right now when it is the once in a lifetime opportunity. There'll never be another Kadena. It's so much more superior than everything in the space. It might save Atom. It'll probably make Atom better because of the IBC. So I don't think Atom will go anywhere. But I think Avalanche will fade into existence. Cardano will fade into existence. Solana, if they centralize block production, they might stand a chance. Outside of that, there's nothing that really competes against it. Yeah, Derek, we're going to look into all the Kadena projects in the private live streams tonight. Yo, what up, Kyle? Yeah, I see you, homie. I didn't get the last part. I seen you ask something about some news, but I didn't see what you said after that. Hey, Ryan, my friend. If you long or short, who pays the exchange? If that is the case, it's so manipulated. You do, Enrique. We pay funding every 8 hours when you're trading futures. So it's a whole self-sustaining ecosystem, right? You have funding rates that are either positive or negative. So like my buddy Kite held a short on Bitcoin for 485 days, and the majority of the time the market's bullish. So when you're short and the market's bullish, you're actually getting paid to keep your trades open. Like this one right here, this long today cost me $3.13. To hold my Kadena long open for the last 8 hours, it's cost me 73 cents. So I'm paying 73 cents every 8 hours. So I'm paying about $2 to hold that trade open. So if it takes Kadena 1 year to get to $100 and I hold this for 1 year, it'd be whatever that is, 0.71 cents every 8 hours. And most of the time, like sometimes when the market's bearish, I'll be getting paid funding because I'm long. But most of the time I'm paying 71 cents every 8 hours. So it's 3 times a day. I'm paying 71 cents. That's $2.13 a day. I'm going to pay that for 365 days a year. So for me to keep this long open for a year, it's going to cost me roughly $777. But if I'm right and I hit it, it's going to pay me $144,000. So I got no problem holding that open. But there's always like why funding works that way is because they're incentivizing people to go short or long. Like right now, if you're short on Bitcoin, you're paying negative 0.085% every 8 hours. But right now, funding is break even. So you just gotta pay attention to how it works and how the game's played. I don't trade futures. Like I just trade for fun, man. Like I put $2,000 in here just to have a good time with you guys. I got 2,000 in here still, but I'm also down, 1,000 something over here. So really, I got about 3,000 or 4,000 over here. It's all fun money. It's just play money. And the reason I trade futures is not to. I've lost everything to my name in crypto 3 times. This will be my 3rd time becoming a crypto millionaire, I guess, or would have been crypto millionaire, or possibly could become a crypto millionaire if I'm right about Kadena. But I've lost it all both times before because I left money on centralized exchanges. So what this does, because I have 3,000 over here, and say my average trade is 10x leverage, it's not, most of my trades are like 3 or 4x, but I can trade like I have 30,000 over here. Like I would never trade, like I have enough crypto to trade, right? Like I don't need to use leverage. I could just make my own bets myself, but then I have to have all that crypto on a centralized exchange. Like if I wanted to trade like I had 30 grand right now, I need to have 30 grand on that exchange. I can't even stand when I got a few grand on a centralized exchange, let alone 30 grand. And I love Bybit, and it's my favorite exchange. And if I couldn't trade crypto, I wouldn't even trade. Like if I couldn't use Bybit, I wouldn't even trade crypto. Promise you'll thank me. What are you talking about, Kyle? I can't. If you're talking about projects that we have blocked, like if your chat's not coming up, it's probably because I blocked the word of the project, the keyword, and I don't even want to talk about it. If you're sharing links, you can't share links in here, so I don't know what you're talking about, Kyle. I've purposely blocked keywords that I don't like. When people talk about, Richard Hart, right? I got all of his stuff blocked. I got all the XRP stuff blocked. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I think they're such garbage projects that it just irritates me when I have to explain why they're garbage projects over and over and over again. Have you make any investments? I mean, I was one of the first YouTubers making content on Cardano, so I don't know if there's any YouTubers that you follow that have Cardano videos that predate mine, but no, I would never touch Cardano now. Yeah, well, I mean, you don't have to, you can do whatever you want, Kevin. I would never leave it on. Let's go under. What up, homie? Let Kadena keep coming down, baby. My question is, when you short, you win. The exchange pays you. The exchange knows all positions. So when everybody is long, Enrique, that's what. Yeah, if you trade on KuCoin for sure, but not on Bybit. Like if I zoom in really tight here, you can see this orange line behind these wicks. I don't know if you can see it there. That is your market price. So like if you were to mark it into a trade right now, you're gonna mark it in where that line is at. I don't know how to make these lines bigger. Yeah, it's as big as I can make it. but there's a yellow line that's really tiny that you can't see. For Bitcoin on Bybit right now, oh, you can't see it because I'm not showing you. Right here, there's a little orange line right behind this candlestick. If you zoom into your charts, you can see it. The price of that orange line is the value of Bitcoin on 6 different exchanges. It's Gemini, Coinbase, KuCoin, Kraken, Bittrex, and BitMEX or something like that. So Bybit takes the price of Bitcoin on 20 different exchanges, or on 6 different exchanges. They add it all together and they divide it by 6. In order for Bybit to liquidate you, that orange line has to hit your stop limit or liquidation price. So they would have to legit manipulate the price of Bitcoin on 6 different exchanges all at the same time to liquidate your trades. That's why Bybit's the only exchange I use. It's the only one I feel safe trading on. I don't know. The industry prefers dog coins? I don't know. I don't think the industry prefers dog coins at all. I think 18-year-old boys who want Lambos tomorrow prefer dog coins, but I don't know any legit investor that could convince me that a dog coin's a good investment. And I'm sure there'll be plenty of dog coins built on Kadena, Terry. And every one of those dog coins built on top of Kadena will add value to Kadena. I'm gonna launch a dollar NFT project on Kadena, yeah. I'm gonna sell 500,000 NFTs for $1, or I'm gonna sell 100,000 NFTs for $5. And then I'm gonna buy Kadena the Twitter logo. It's $500,000. So if you go onto Twitter and you search Kadena NFTs, Kadena_. I'm gonna launch K-Web NFTs. So it'll just be something simple as that. Just a K logo with a cool design around it. They're gonna be called K-Web NFTs. They're gonna be $1 or $5 each. When you come over here to make a post, so when I type in hashtag BTC, oops. When you type in hashtag Bitcoin and you can see that B logo right here, you can see it on Binance as well. That B logo is $500,000. Yeah, so it's 500,000. GMT Luna KDA, what up, homie? Crypto Granny, what up? Later, GMT, have a good night, homie. So yeah, if you guys want to follow that, only got 70 followers right now. It's not something that I'm like, hell bent on getting out. My birthday's in October, so just depends on how easy it is to launch an NFT project. From the sounds of it, they're gonna make it really, really easy to do. Ryan, can you please put the setup what you did before so I can launch you live on TV? What do you mean, Carl? You can watch this on TV right now. See the B logo next to Bitcoin? When you type in hashtag Bitcoin on Twitter, or you type in hashtag AVAX and you see the Avalanche logo, those logos on Twitter are $500,000. They might be cheaper now that Elon bought it. You never know. But I can when I'm not when I'm not talking and working, buddy. Yeah. Sorry, Carl. I'm running a live stream, buddy. I'm gonna bounce between them. Ah, there you go, Christopher. Type through your TV. Yeah, there you go. Put it on your TV, Carl, and type through your phone. Yeah, Yako, X Wallet, Chainweaver, Zelcore, and Clover. Dutch Kadena. Twitter account locked. What'd you do, Cryptogrammy? Oh, is it your account or somebody else's? They coming after the bots, man. You start a new account, and if you're spamming people or somebody reports you, that's probably what happened. You probably messaged somebody or tagged somebody or something and got reported, I'd assume. Yeah, it does just look like a red triangle emoji. That's their logo, you know? That's the AVAX logo, or it was at that point when they launched that. 500,000 for that backcountry air. Pretty crazy, huh? And we'll do it, we'll make it fun, right? Like based off of the, like, cause there's purple, pinks, there's blue Ks, you know? There's a ton of different K logos, like K versions of that. So we'll let whoever, you know, gets the super rare, because there'll be a few super rares in that. We'll let whoever gets the super rare logo pick what color they want for the KDA logo on Twitter or something like that. Your son? Yeah. Yeah, when you create a new account, you gotta, like, there's so many bot accounts, so if you spam somebody or somebody reports you, yeah, they're gonna shut it down right away. They probably only give new accounts one report, and they probably shut you down the first time somebody reports you. Yo, what up, Adam? Kadena pick of the King of Holland from Holland. Oh yeah, Kyle, just let him go, man. It says it right there on my profile, so you don't even have to waste your time DMing me. I do not use Telegram. I will never spell my name wrong or DM you, right? So it says right there, I'm not DMing you, so you guys know. It just clogs my DMs, man. There'll be a million more tomorrow. I'm already having trouble. I probably won't be able to keep up with you guys on Twitter anymore, so. Because everybody just has to message me about the fake bots. It just clogs my DMs up so bad I can't even communicate with everybody, so. You won't, one hitter. You will not, my friend. You gotta get it off there to use it. It's like every time they have enough Kadena, it unlocks and everybody instantly removes it. So you just have to sit there and wait till they, who knows, Kadena will probably get down to $4 before they go to other exchanges and buy it. Blows my mind that the industry lets this happen. Everybody should be tagging, blowing them up on Twitter. Like every single post, every single person watching this live stream should be calling out KuCoin on Twitter to the point where that's all they see. Every single person in here, every single day. Let's make a tweet about that. Yeah, Ben, if you guys are new here and you don't understand what Kadena is, just swing over to my channel and grab my Kadena playlist, the one with 18 videos. Every single question for the most part that you're going to need to know, and you can watch my whole evolution from V1 from the first time I found out about it. Yeah, by 2030, I would say if you have 625 Kadena, by 2030 you'll be a millionaire, because Kadena should be around $1,200. There's really no limit to what Kadena is going to be capable of. It's going to do so many things, because take your time after you watch my entire playlist and you really get the Kadena bug. So here, we'll do one just for you guys right now. So when I talk about Kadena's doing things that other blockchains just couldn't do, this is kind of what I mean. What one did we watch that last night? What one was that, guys? We can watch the future of multi-chain. This is just one. Go listen to all these, and you'll hear them talk about like things that are possible with Kadena because of the coding language pact. And that's why yeah. Like that's why I said that, like, people are like, oh, the VCs aren't even in here. Yeah. This is what, the VCs will probably be in when it hits 50 to 100. Because they're looking for something that's overall ready to deliver. And that's what Paul from HSU, from Paul Su from Decasonic is talking about. Just listen to this.
The future of multi-chain. Building on a multi-chain protocol. At Kadena, we like to say that our users live in the future because every day they leverage advanced cross-chain bridge technology just by using and trading KDA. Kadena's scalability joins multiple independent chains like lanes on a freeway. However, unlike a real freeway, we can add more lanes anytime, so there are no traffic jams to drive up gas prices and slow down dApps, like we see on Ethereum and other unscalable layer ones. The future of blockchain is a multi-chain protocol, and it's currently being realized today. In today's ecosystem, we see that multiple chains can confuse users. Directly managing accounts on up to 20 chains is a new concept to wallets and exchanges, so users are left having to move coins themselves. This adds mental overhead and anguish to the experience. We're always working with our partners to improve this user experience, whereby users will simply see a single balance, and the app can seamlessly move your money around in the background. KDA is KDA, no matter what chain it is on. For builders, however, this problem can be even thornier. A consequence of being the most advanced blockchain means Kadena has to solve problems for builders that other Layer 1 protocols can't even conceive of, because they simply stop scaling when they hit capacity. A Kadena builder needs their app to be just as scalable as Kadena itself. The good news is, with the 2.14 Chainweb upgrade and Pact 4.3, builders can scale beyond their wildest dreams. Scalable dApps on Kadena. A scalable Web3 app, otherwise known as a dApp, on Kadena is spread across chains to avoid any possibility of congestion, while ensuring that on-chain data is moved around correctly. Just like Pact smart contracts keep single-chain smart contracts safe and simple, multi-chain is no different, thanks to 3 key new features coming in Chainweb 2.14 and Pact 4.3. Principal accounts. In 2021, Kadena introduced K accounts that ensured single key accounts would be reserved on all chains, eliminating account squatting and other problems. With this upgrade, KDA will now support principals, which are multi-chain safe account names for any kind of ownership, single key, multi-sig, escrow accounts, and more. This allows transfers to fire and forget across chains with no chance of failure. Nested packs. Packed smart contracts like KDA move assets across chains using packs to automate the two legs of the cross-chain transaction. Up until now, cross-chain packs were standalone operations, but with nested packs, one pact can initiate and continue packs in other smart contracts. This allows single atomic operations that involve multiple assets, like managing liquidity across chains, or selling an NFT with money on another chain. Cross-chain capabilities. Finally, KDA, as a fungible token, now implements the new fungibles chain standard so that users can safely entrust cross-chain actions to dApps to move KDA on their behalf. The transfer_chain capability allows the user to safely delegate cross-chain transfers to a dApp, just like transfer does for same-chain payments. Real-world example, cross-chain DEX swap. Let's see how these new features come together to allow for a seamless experience with a real-world example, swapping between pools on different chains. Consider a DEX app with a liquidity pool for KDA KBTC on chain 8 and a KDA Flux pool on chain 11. We'll show how a user can swap KBTC for Flux simply and easily. To start, the KDA KBTC pool is managing 10 KDA and 1000 KBTC, while the KDA Flux pool is managing 1 KDA and 10 Flux. Our user Carol wants to swap 0.1 KBTC for 1000 Flux. On chain 8, the pool kicks off its cross-chain pact by transferring 0.1 KBTC from Carol's account into the pool's account. It then initiates a cross-chain pact of 100 KDA between its pool account on chain 8 to the pool account on chain 11. The second step on chain 11 happens automatically in the KDA Flux pool when the pact is continued by the dApp, with no interaction needed from Carol. It continues the KDA cross-chain to complete the 100 KDA transfer to its pool account, and finally transfers the 1000 Flux from its account to a new K account for Carol. It's important to realize that with principal accounts, Carol's receipt of Flux on chain 11 cannot fail. Even if the pool does not have enough Flux to pay 1000, it can fall back to simply crediting Carol with the transferred KDA. Thus, what looks like two unrelated transactions actually form a single atomic pair that are guaranteed to succeed. This is just the beginning, of course. With proper overcollateralization, smart contracts can manage risk across chains and indeed engage lending protocols to allow liquidity providers to profit when a swapper's need for liquidity across chains goes over some, still safe, limit, by lending money on demand to the pool. Pools can then broadcast their risk positions safely to other chains, guaranteeing scalable accessibility to swappers no matter what chain they start on. The result, a seamless user experience. The example above shows how Kadena can offer something no other layer 1 can touch: truly scalable, safe interactions across chains without any user intervention. But the real goal is to deliver value to the user so that they don't see chain 8 or chain 11 but just an industrial